What's going right, kids? I trust everything. The East Coast of the United States. It's beautiful today. So, I didn't want to talk too loud because it's not even 5 a.m. And actually, I'm going to get a little closer to you. I wanted to talk about patterns, of course. But I had been driving this morning thinking about all of the patterns ever since I was younger that played out and were woven together through many incidents. And it always seems to lead back to nervous system entrainment, I'm going to call it. If studied long enough, you see that the nervous system learns before the mind even does. And you just can't outthink a dysregulated nervous system. It's not possible. We've all tried. We all are doing it presently, most of us. Thinking and acting on our own accord when in fact still having old man conversations because of a dysregulated nervous system. Slowly chipping away, and they could have just been completely debilitating throughout your life. And they play out in so many ways. However, it's always pointing back to the same thing. So how do you regulate the nervous system? What are we even talking about? What is the nervous system, right? Ooh, it's us. It's just comprised of so many things, from the brain to all the nerves in our body, the reactionary systems. So, you ready for this? Anytime you were younger and you had the body remembers, right? Some say it's stored scientifically. Sometimes if you read about it, it can actually point to the storage of in the books that are out there, such as The Body Never Forgets. I know mine didn't. My whole nervous system in the fight, flight, freeze, fawns. So it plays out. And I know we can all attest to it, right? On so many different levels and in so many different areas throughout our lives. So we don't shame and we don't condemn. Not even close. We come with love, understanding, and because of our own reference experience. You know, I didn't even really appreciate, I'm going to say it like that, my parents' plight, if you will, until I had my son. And then you get a taste of things. It's just how it is here. So, what was it like for you growing up? A lot of those. A lot of stop crying before I give you something to cry about. And again, we're not shaming those situations because that wouldn't do us any good, right? We'd be using it for weight instead of fuel. So instead, we look at it lovingly. We truly look at it, though. And we sit through it. Then we can regulate. Then it regulates. It being your nervous system. And you, through time, become no longer nervous. It's trippy, for sure. If you've ever thought, like, why wasn't I able to make it in life? Your version of make it, of course. I'm gonna go out on a limb, because I know it's a sturdy one, and say that it's the pattern playing out. We're not lazy. However, the subconscious wants to keep us safe. The nervous system wants to keep you safe. And if you've survived all the way up until now, we don't want to step out into any more of those. Any more of those, how shall we say, possibly coming down the pike pain. Step out, get smacked. These are conditions that have been placed upon us. And they're conditions that still linger in mind when we don't identify with them, when we release them because they come up to be released. Over and over and over again. It's been playing out in your life. And the message has been, see me, transmute through me, release me. And if you become aware of your body while driving, watch maybe your left foot's planted into the floor, and you'll be able to release your leg, release your tension, and relax. Simply be. You know, I've said it before in these videos, and I'm no guru. Not even close. I just know that these things have totally changed my life. Sitting through them, becoming aware of what's truly going on in mind, because that's all it is. This is a mental world, right? And all we have is right now. Even tomorrow is going to be right now. I used to think that relief was the way. Peace encompasses all, including relief. So fake relief, which we used to call the fake light, if you chase it, doesn't last long, right? Porn, booze, tough mornings, tough end of life, possibly. Food. Oh, hey, I don't want to take my shirt off now in the summer. Yikes. for fear of being judged because of my body that I'm identified with so heavily, maybe. When's the last time you stood out in a place like this and got quiet and shut up, sit down, shut up, quiet, default mode network, when we quiet the monkey mind? So, how do we unwind the patterns? And what does it take to become peaceful and free, truly free? Because money doesn't buy that. Been there, done it. Again, from reference experience. Chase it, go. Force, go. Effort, go. Put ladders against all kinds of walls. I would urge you to sit still, be quiet, and listen to the still small voice. I'm gonna quote Bob Proctor at a luncheon. Looked me right in the face. What are you pretending not to know? Huh? Because you already know the way, and you know what you love. And that would haunt me for the longest time. This wasn't always the case, and you and I are no different. It's been said, this place is here for us. And some people will say, including myself a long time ago, but I've dropped it since, that they should have been teaching us this since we were out the womb, and even in, actually. Like Gabor Mate says, even in the womb, the tension mom's carrying, the worries, the fears, the nervous system anxiety. There it is again. Training us, keeping us safe. So don't react. Become aware of what triggers you, right? What gets in your craw. What fuels you up? Is it the people that ride up your ass when you're going to work? Or when you're having a Sunday ride just trying to relax and you might have somebody right on your tailgate? You can't even see their front bumper, they're so close. It's lovely, right? Chat would tell me that's a real thing that, they're encroaching in your space and it creates nervous system fear. So, and if you're the other one that does that to people, you might want to entertain the golden rule, do unto others. Because if you don't like it done to you, and then if you pull over and let somebody go by, which is a great thing to start learning how to do, sometimes it's difficult. You want to give them the finger, you want to chase them, right? The old me wants to pull them right into the side of the road and cut them off and get out and kick their mirror off. Teach them a lesson, give them some shock value. When you pull over and let someone go by, don't race up their butt. These are all tests, and tests for who? Tests for the new you, or not, so the triggers. What are they really? Think about it. It's a condition in mind that you have against something, because it's either this way or it sucks. My girlfriend's either doing this, or this relationship sucks, or that person either talks to me this way, or they're a jerk, or there's a myriad of things. I think you get it though. And then due to our conditioning, we can totally take things out of left field when they were coming right up the center. So we become aware of what's running us. We make the subconscious conscious because it's all around your life. And people will say, yeah, I don't get it. That was me. I understand. But you and I are no different. So just look at it as it's our beliefs. It's a container behind us that we drag around. It's filled with all our files that we've set in stone. This is how it is. I'm assuming this is the way. Then they harden into facts and it can become scary. So we make a study of ourselves like Bob Proctor would teach us every time we were together. Make a study of yourself. And that I had a hard time with as well, way back in the day. But when you slow down and you can see everything in real time, it does become like the Matrix. Again, guru-free me is saying that. Put it to the test. Don't ever take someone else's word for things because that's this place. You've already done that millions of times and look what it got you. You can truly think for yourself. Discernment, kick it in. Believe what you believe because that's the truth here. Reverse, back out of it. Today, now, and put off the old man conversation, like it says in the Bible, and go forth with the renewal of your mind, knowing that every present moment sets up the next one. So, if you believe right now that it's all Gucci and it's all gonna play out perfect in the end, and the little things that arise along the way, perfect. Thank you. Look at them for their beauty, not for their weight. Well, you can do it that way, and you can force an effort in this lifetime. I would just share with you that I've tried them all. Ask somebody. And I came full circle back to where? Mother Nature. And I was always in love with her, playing with the birds since I was a little kid. Maybe you were the same. If so, head towards your dreams. Almost like we're on fire. Go. So, love everything here. I'm gonna edit this, but make a study of yourself. You're not broken, you're perfect. Somebody else said so. Not me. Believe it. Don't forget about the thumbprint kids, right? And gentlemen, ladies too, kids, whoever, over 18. Keep it off the ink pad, because it's not what it's for. And yours is yours and yours alone. So love it and know that something, someone, some entity loved us enough to say, smell that honeysuckle, kid, and listen to the catbird. Come on. We get to do this. We get to do this. Much love from Leno. And there's always help in the description. And I'm always around. It's what I love to do. Get after it, kids. What you love to do. And have no worries. Fear is fake. See you in the next one.